十分尴尬，女人。
那个是 OK 的。我录这个。OK 了。
你记得放那个视频先。
来了，
第一个视频，快放。
这个话，formal 是正式的，
正式的，对 ，formal live stream 怎么了？
我操，是 formal link。
这个就是了吧？
他那次可能是问 formal link 什么意思？
谁问啊？这就是正式直播啦。OK， 快，看大家正式直播了。再放一遍吧，要不。
OK， 我天，我这是客户来。
看不动，再放一遍。You just need one equipment, right?
Yes.
Just need our 3D design printer and with our filament that could make a completely sign. Yes, and maybe everybody will want to know how to use this 3D design printer, right?
Yes, I think it's very easy to explain. We have the teaching class and we have a video to show the whole process of how to use the 3D printer.
Yes, okay. Now I would like to show you a short video about the process of printing. Okay, Susie, let us show them.
Of course.
Okay. After seeing this video, and many customers maybe want to know that the must know some process of printing, right? And the first thing is that we need to make a fill by slicing software, and as you see in the video, and just need a picture or SVG film, you can make a slicing fill to print. And Susie, you know that our software, maybe many customer want to know that I can know the cost of filament and the time.
Yes, in the software, you only should drive the file to the software. Then it would represent you the cost of filament at the time.
Yes, and our software could automatically calculate the cost of filament and the time of printing, right? So it's very convenient to know it. And now we would like to show you another video about operating the software.
Of course, please wait. Let it go.方某是这个吧？为啥它嘞？
正式链接啊，Formal link 就是正式链接，对不对？挺拼啊，没有扣回他消息，爱听不听，真的是。我现在讲话，他们能听到吗？可以听到。我要讲。
这个视频的声音了吗？
有啊。那我自己给他拼上音。
我听到了。
你放完了。 Okay, finished watching this operation of software, and maybe you will know some knowledge about our software, because you can set some data on the software and the quality and the styles of signs and the signs of sign or logo, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and as you can see that our 3D sign printer also could print the front face of sign, and you can preview the sign on the software, and it's very clearly, right, Susie?
Yes, you could see the data in the software.
Yes, and maybe I think customers will think that it's very difficult to operate this software, but I think no worry, right?
Yes, I learned it only by 3 days. And I handle it as familiar as our technician.
Yes, and no worries, everybody, because you just need to set some important data on the software, and so you will get a G-code file. Yes, you know, G file we need to print by our 3D design printer, and also, and when you get this file and to print by 3D design printer, and you will get a shell letter, right?
Yes, and you could print many styles about the shell letter. With traditional way, you can only get one style. It's the most normal style, but with the 3D printer, you could get so many
styles of sign,
Yeah.
right? It's very, and also maybe I think that the customer will think about our 3D design printer, and maybe they will think about that the labor cost, and you know, don't worry about it, because our 3D design printer could automatically to work, and so the labor don't need to stand by the machine, right?
Yes, okay, and Chloe, I want to know today, would we show how to calculate the cost to our audience?
Yes, but I will put this part on the last of live stream, and I will show you how to calculate the cost of making sign by our 3D design printer. Okay, but and now I have a good news to everybody, and because we upgrade our 3D design printer.
Oh, wow, it's really a good news. I think maybe it add some new function.
Sure, we add more function about for our 3D design printer, such as auto labeling. I think this function many customers must like this function, because my customer always ask me that whether your machine with auto labeling function, but now we upgrade our 3D design printer. And Susie, do you know we also have another function that's very important?
Let me guess. I think it may be the remote operation. You could handle the machine in your Windows computer.
Yes, and if you have many 3D design printer, you can control these 3D design printers by one computer, right?
Yes, I think it is more convenient.
Yes, you can hit the print form, or you can print by just by operating the computer. That our 3D design printer will automatically print, and then you will get a sign. Okay, Susie, now let's show them the shell letter, which printed by our 3D design printer. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, and the first one is this shell letter. You can see. Yes, no sign back, but with multicolor and complexible front face of sign. And now I will show you the effect of lighting. 插上了吗？
插上。
这个还没接上。Just wait a moment. Susie, do you know, actually many customers will worry about the effect of lighting because they usually make sign by arcade, right? And so the effect of lighting will very well. So when they made a sign by our 3D design printer and with our filament, they must consider about the effect of lighting, right?
I think they needn't worry for it's all plastic, but all plastic are better plastic.
Yes, and our filament you could use for 10 years at outside, no problem and no fade and no deform. And you can see this effect of lighting. It's very shiny, right, Susie?
Yes, yes, I think. Oh, and I like the shape.
Yes, and you can see the multicolor on the side of the sign. If we made sign by traditional way, you may need to paint it, right? But if you use our 3D design printer, you can print multicolor one time, right?
Yeah, yes. You should know multicolor style. If for traditional way acrylic, you need many acrylic, and you should cut and constitute for many procedures.
And I think it will waste many materials when you make a multicolor sign, right? Okay, another one, I think, another one is backlit letter. I think this style of letter is formal, because many company logo will apply these styles of letter. You can see this. Yes.
Oh yeah, I think it's a very special style. I see many style in the street and in town, but I think this style with acrylic is very expensive.
Yes, and it will be more. It will be cheaper than made by Artly, and you can see the multicolor, also multicolor with the side of the sign. Yes. Okay. Next styles, I think it's very special one because only our 3D design printer could made this styles of sign. Susie, do you know this letter also have their owner name?
Yes, it's called
Sorry.
it's called diamond letters. I sell it. I know one of my customers sell it to his customers very expensive because he treat his customers as diamond.
Really, I think it's a funny thing. Okay. Yes, you can see the effect of lighting like diamond. So we call these diamond letters. It's very special styles of signs. And I think as for this small hole, I think that it cannot made by our hand. Ready? Right?
Yes, for the engraving machine, you should employ a very skilled technician, but without 3D printer, you could fail him.
Get a file. Okay. I think you must be kidding. You are funny, girl. Okay. And the next one is also styles of sign. You can see the effect of lighting. Ready? Shining, right?
Yes, it's another style. It's very welcomed in UAE, the Russian, and many countries.
Yes, and you can choose the styles of signs by our software, and our 3D design printer will automatically print. So don't need to put other post operation. So it's very convenient to make different styles of sign.
Yes.
Yes, okay. And we also have I will show you. We have many styles of signs. Can you see that? Yes. We make a menu of these styles of signs.
Yes, I know it's printed by Shen.
Yes, our hands-on technician in our company.
No, I think he's just so.
Just so okay. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. And we have many styles of front face of sign. You can see this.
Oh, it's a normal it's a normal letters.
Yes, you can choose the styles you like and to print.
Oh, I think I and Chloe to set the different style in the software is difficult.
Yes, yes, but I think how to say? I think it will be easier to choose the styles by software because we have operation videos and some manuals you can learn, and we also can help you by video call, right, with our technician.
Yes, I know some technician of us has very good, very nice English skills.
Yes, and so no language is no problem, okay? And I can show you this is some new styles of sign we printed these days and make this manual of signs. Yes. You also if you want to develop the 3D printing business, you also can like us to make a menu for your customers. They can choose by this menu. I think it will be very convenient. Yes, you can see.
Yes, and if you want to print the various styles, if you can't or if you don't handle, you could have a video call with Shen. I have I recognize that he has passed the CET form.
Beautiful. Okay. So their English ability will no problem, right? And you can see this side styles of sign.
Wow, the shape is very special, and I see many curve and the multicolor.
Yes, and you also can choose different styles of side of sign. Not only the styles of front face of sign. Okay, and you also can make this logo on the front face of sign. Yes.
Well, I see many stars and looks color. It looks like the star in the sky. It's a yes. It's a it's a very nice wish.
Yeah, yes, I think most people will like style of this because the star, many people will like it, right? And this is you can see the styles of sign with multicolors and the front face with black side and the green color of the face. And this one I think is a very special one, also a special one. So do you know how to make this sign to light?
I think let me see. I think it lack of one light. It's called pixel light.
Yes, and we make some hole in this in the front face of sign and install some pixel light. But I think this is special styles because we usually we don't use this kind of styles, but I think this special styles can attract some customers, right? And many my customers ask how to what kind of lights you install inside the sign. Pixel light is one choice, but another light we usually install the sign mostly. So Susie, do you know what kind of light we install inside of the sign?
Let me guess. I think it's LED strip light.
Yes, and you can see this. Maybe someone have already seen this. Is Yes, I will turn off. Yes, and you can And you can see we install the strip light.
打电话给我，我先走，我先滚了。
Okay, you can see some we install strip light. We install strip light on the sign bar. Yes, and now I will show you some lights we usually use in the sign back. Okay, this is one style of light. This is called S-shaped strip light. And you can see this will be more clear. Okay, wait a moment. This will be more clearly that we put some strip light on the board, and I can show you the effect of lighting. We usually use single white color strip light installed inside the sign. Okay, wait a moment. I will show you the effect of lighting. Yes. And you can see the effect is very real. Can you see that? Yes, it's very shine. If you use this strip light install the sign, the effect will be also very well, and it weighs IP62. So you don't need to worry about if you put the sign at outside. No problem there. Yes, and we also have another color of this strip light. A single warm white color. Yes, just wait a moment. I will connect it the wire. Yes, you can see this is the single warm white colors. You can also install inside the sign. It will make people feel warm. So some customers like to use this color of lights to lighting the sign. But we usually use single white color most, because this is the formal styles of sign. Okay. And as you know that maybe someone will need RGB color, right? Because they will want to make their signs more how to say, it's more interesting and attract more customers and makes their sign with unique. Yes, we also have RGB color of S-shaped strip light. Okay, I will let our colleague help me to connect with electric. Oh, you can see, yes, this is our RGB color strip light. I asked our technician to put some RGB color strip light on the board, so you can see the effect of lighting will be clearly. It can change colors and with controllers. And it's very convenient to install or use, so you don't need to worry about the installation. Yes, as you see that strip light will, yes, it also will fall down something. So the fire resistance, they actually without fire resistance this performance. But now I will show you our filament. Can you see this green color is our MMLA filament? When I fire this, you will know why our filament is very resistant. Okay. Yes, you can see.
Wow, it's fail-proof and you fail it, but it prevents the fail.
Yes, and no other things will fall down. And I can fail twice time. Okay, I can fail again, and you can see the effect. Can you see that?
Yes, it's a bit of the fail.
Yes. So you don't need to worry about the safety of sign when you printed with our MMLA filament. It's very safety, right, Susie?
Yes, and for the safety, you could prevent your money, your products, your goods, and even yourself.
Yes, and can you imagine when your customers signs with fire and it hurts people and lost many money? I think they won't buy the sign again from you, right?
Yes.
So I think the price is one point of selling good, but the quality also is very important because it will affect your reputation of your company. And okay, so Susie, do you know many customers maybe want to know if I made a sign by 3D sign printer, so how to calculate the cost and to sell the printed sign for our customer?
No worries, Dui has made a PPT.
Okay. Yes, you can see the screen. We made a brief list of costs. You can refer this chat. And such as, for example, if you made a sign with 700 kilogram, yes,
700 G.
yes, and it maybe will will cost you 10 hours, and this time our sliding software will automatically calculate when you made a G-code fail. So you don't need to worry about it. And the cost of material also our software will calculate. And as for such size of sign, we can see the cost of material. You just need such as
8.28 USD.
Yes, and as for the electricity power of our 3D sign printer with 440 weight.
Oh.
Yes, it's very low power. As you know, other 3D sign printer on the market, they will very high electricity power. I think it will maybe cost you much if you make many signs by machine, right?
Yes, and I think the labor cost, the space cost is very low.
Yes, you only cost the material, some little electricity power, and the labor cost. I think almost very less cost, right? Because our machine could automatically work, and it could work for 24 hours.
Wow, I think no human could do it. If you buy a 3D printer, actually you employ a social slave.
Yeah. And just need one labor that can control all 3D sign printers. So you don't need many labor to employ many labors to do a sign, right? So the cost is very low. You just invest the less investment, but you can obtain a good opportunity to expand your business in 3D printing, and also can expand your sign business, I think.
Yes, and look at you could see the sign weight is only 700G is like the Yongxin logo, Yongxin sign.
Yeah.
And you only cost around 8.28 USD. Yes, you could earn much profit.
Yes, yes, this is right. You can make more profit from 3D printing, right? And you can try it. I think it won't cost you too much to try this 3D design printer because I think it will make more value beyond your imagination. Yeah.
And you employ the machine, not human.
Yes, and I think labor also very I think very expensive, right? You can.
Yes.
Yes, and
yes, and Chloe, I think you teach our audience much knowledge about the 3D printer.
yeah, I think, and no problem. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you my customer because my friend because our filament have two styles, the translucent one and the optical one. And Sophie, let us show them a video about the different effect of filaments.
Of course.
Okay, after seeing this video, you must will be more clearly about the different styles of filaments, the translucent one and the optical one. And Susie, you know, we usually print the front face with the translucent one, right?
Yes.
Yes, and you print the sign of sign with the optical one, but you also can choose the styles whatever you like. That's all okay, right?
Yes, and I think our boss is very talented. He developed the to illuminate the effect.
Yes, and okay, and last I want to show you our 3D printing center and have a video to show you. And if you want to develop 3D design, 3D printing business, you can also you can contact us. We will share our experience and some idea to you to help you develop this business. Okay. Okay. Okay, yes, as you see, this is our 3D printing center. If you come to China, I'm willing to invite you to visit our company and to show you some 3D printed products. And we also have big showroom. And Susie, I think it's time to say goodbye to our friend, right?
Yes, it's very pity. But if you want to see us again, welcome to our next live stream.
Yes, if you want to know more details about our product, our 3D design printer, our filament, or our lights, you can contact us, and the contact details will show on the screen. You can see. Okay.
Yes, and bye.
Bye.